Hey, sorry. Hey, kindness starts here. This your girl Quill, the one that keeps it real with that trill to give you a thrill. That is beauty filled with looks that can kill. Hey, welcome back to the Game of Tarot Show. Tarot Show. You better act like you know. Hey y'all, I know I'm coming here in the morning, okay, as my first reading, but I didn't want to, alright? I didn't want to. I had better things to do with my life, okay? I got all my life to live. I got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey, okay? At the first I was afraid. I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. I'm gonna have to remix that fucking song. Okay. I'm gonna have to fucking remix that damn song. Okay. These motherfuckers. Yeah. People be feeling like that. Thinking they can't live without a motherfucker by their side. That's why you can't catch some of these motherfuckers by themselves. They always gotta have somebody and then wonder why they always got fucking problems. I ain't worried about shit. I ain't worried about you. I got enough of shit to stress about. Nigga, I ain't worried about you. Bitch, I ain't worried about you. Okay? That's black. Spelled with the six. Okay? The B. Okay? The harmony. 666 really mean harmony. All right? But it's also a double-edged sword. Harm many. So you better be tracking me illegally if you're trying to avoid me, avoid seeing me. Because I know y'all see these many men, because they wish death on me. No, I don't cry no more. I don't look to the sky no more. I'm up there, bitch, now. I don't need no mercy. Have mercy on your soul. Where really I don't want to give you none. Because you fucking wish death on me. Yeah. All right. I try to remix 50 Cent song. Yeah, y'all got me fucked up, okay? Niggas got me fucked up. Oh, niggas got me fucked up. Now today, not the one. Fucked up. Oh, niggas got me fucked up. Well, I'm not the one. That's Amanda Seals, okay? Niggas got me fucked up. Shout out to the 18 people up in here. First like gets bonus blessings over here. So bonus blessings to you. Bonus blessings to you because I almost didn't come on this shit, okay? I make it a promise to myself, okay? You need me every fucking day, all right? You need me every fucking day. You running around hiding and ducking and dodging because you don't know the next move to fucking make without me telling you some shit. Y'all better stop fucking with me. Because, hi, I'm Quill. And you got me all the way fucked up. Bitch, you got me fucked up. Who the fuck you talking to? Oh, bitch, you choked up? You lucky I don't want to fight you. I'ma let God get you. I ain't breaking no nails, boo. Ever heard of Jesus? Yeah, that's a cool dude. He ain't always like that. Yeah, you better back or get smacked or slapped or slammed down flat or all the way fucked up. Sometimes I feel the same. Yeah, you know my name. Don't get boxed up and end up looking like a frame all over some punk ass fame. Yeah, never be the same. Yeah, Jesus don't play about me. You know he told me he'll never leave. So believe it or not. You don't wanna get shot. Because when you fuck with me and get a little shady, you might as well have fuck with a baby. All the way fucked up. All the way fucked up. All the way fucked up. Fucked up. fucked up, don't let it be my baby or even my old lady. Jesus is that dude. He'll really act a fool. I ain't gonna tell you again, back before you hear clack clack. They ain't teach you about space. You must really want a case. You may catch one and beat it. You may get one and bet it. But either way it go, you ain't gonna let her tell it. Something's really wrong with you and you really just don't get it. I could play a game or two, but when it's war, I quit it. Go ahead, just forget it. Like I said before, I give it a God and I meant it. All the way fucked up. All the way fucked up. All the way fucked up. Fucked up. Niggas got me fucked up. Fucked up. All the way fucked up. All the way fucked up. Fucked up. Fucked up, you got me all the way, all the way, all the way. Fucked up, you fucked up, you fucked up. Bitch got me all the way, all the way, all the way. Fucked up, you fucked up, you fucked up. That's my song, all the way fucked up. Hi, I'm Quill. If you didn't get it the first time. Thank you for the second like and the third like. Right as I'm saying that. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're welcome. But yeah, Jesus is my hype man on that song. Jesus love that song, okay? I wrote a lot of songs about Jesus, okay? But I saw 5 people. It was 7 people up in here for a good minute when I was singing my song, and then went to 5, and then I was at 4. All right, it went straight to 0 when that's why I started saying something, because I got to say that, because otherwise the bitches don't know how to do math. Okay, bitches don't know how to do math. Okay, I say it for my own fucking documentation purposes, bitch. Okay, anyway, yeah. Little bitches, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the store, I can get them both. I don't want to choose, and I'm quick. Cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money moves. Bitch, I ain't gotta dance, I make money moves. If you see me, I don't speak. That mean I don't fuck with you. I boss you a burger, bitch. I make bloody moves, bloody moves, bloody moves, bloody moves. You a pussy, you get popped. You a groupie, you a op. Don't you come around my way. You can't hang around my block. Dun, 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 dun. I just check my account. Say I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. We about to be rich, bitch. Okay? We about to be rich, bitch. Okay? Rich, bitch. I'm a rich bitch. Yeah, I'm a rich bitch. I'm a rich ass bitch. I'm a rich ass bitch. I'm a rich ass bitch. But let's get to this reading. I'm sorry. I'm reading myself. 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 I'm reading my Dang, I got 3 likes before 10 minutes. That's good. Okay, that's good. You see this small ass shit I be appreciative about. Okay, so you think I ain't gonna be blessed? Okay, I don't even do it for the blessings, but like I just look at the situation from the outside looking in, like, damn, why wouldn't this person be blessed? Okay, well, this motherfucker happy for 2 pennies, basically 3 pennies now. All right, motherfucker would think that ain't shit, that ain't petty. Nah. Okay, you don't have to give me shit. I had 0. All right, that game show Deal or No Deal. Oh, y'all mad? What you mad about? Oh, I expose how you fucking scamming motherfuckers. Because y'all get taxed on gambling earnings, or, what is it called? Lottery winnings and shit. Okay? They tax your ass out the ass. Okay? Just so you know. All right? So somebody could also won some shit and it went somewhere else. All right? I've been getting some energy about fucking wrong addresses. I'm sorry I'm cussing a lot today, but they got me fucked up. That's why. Okay? Pardon me. All right, pardon my language. I'm gonna try to be cognizant of it, but this is enough. This is enough cognizance. All right, 9 of Wands, yeah, because I'm fucking tired. Okay, 9 of Wands been following me today. 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Look at them wands, motherfuckers coming back, but you got a wand to my sword, dick. Oh, somebody's name is Dick. You dick. Okay, you Peter. You little fucking Peter. Speaking of which, this tower, she look like she dropping it low. Drop it low, girl. And then there's a little tool in the middle of it. Ace of Swords. Yeah, what's a wand to a sword, okay? But yeah, what's a Scorpio or Aries to a sword, bitch, okay? The sword could be anybody, okay? It got the sun on here shining bright, okay? At the top, like a crown. And I look at the Ace of Swords, although everybody looks at it as truth, right? But I also look at it as you winning something, a victory. You know, you're being crowned. You're finally getting what the fuck you need, all right? When you're reading ourselves, that's why I left it at mine, because if I'm reading myself and you're in my energy, I'm reading my whatever, my acquaintance, my lover, my friend, my child, my dad, my mom, you know, but acquaintance probably gonna be mainly this. Okay, we're gonna get some names too. We're gonna get down to this shit. All right, I'm reading myself, the high priestess. Look, if this pissy ass Pisces is Pisces pissed as fuck. Yeah, they didn't even want me to do this reading, honestly, but I didn't really want to anyway, because like I said, you motherfuckers be ducking and hiding. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Okay. Somebody walking behind you like fucking Jason or fucking Mike. All right, those names are initials, could be significant. MJ, hey, okay, hey MJ, what's up, MJ? How you doing? Okay, somebody's name could be Wendy Williams, either one or both. Okay, how you doing? Who's this person? Okay. Seven of Swords. Oh, this is a cheetah. Cheetah, pumpkin eater. Okay. Underlay, mama, yeah. Oh, what's popping tonight? Okay. Three of Wands. Yeah, somebody ain't going nowhere. Okay, nobody. You're not going nowhere. I want you to do it like this. Okay. Ducking and hiding and shit, okay? Come and sit your ass down. Stop fucking leaving, bitch. Okay, Eight of Swords. Unless you somebody I don't want to call a bitch, but you who that was supposed to see. Look, my enemy. Eight of Swords in reverse. Oh, see? Y'all trying to track me to put me in jail. Because most of the time I've been in jail is because of stupid shit like this. Illegal surveillance or somebody telling a lie on me, okay? But you a lie, a cheater, okay? I'd rather be a lied on liar than to be actually a liar and a cheater. I did a reading yesterday that said, you know, like, how you gonna expect to ever win off their failures if you already labeled them failures, okay? It has the energy of failure on it, all right? So how you gonna think you gonna win when you ain't right within, okay? 2 Lauryn Hill songs coming out, Lauryn Hill, Fugees, okay? Yeah, refugees, okay? Basically, you're running for cover. I knew it, all right? I ain't even have to tell me 3 of Cups, okay? Well, you about to celebrate what? Somebody celebrating a divorce, a Sagittarius, temperance, or a Capricorn next door neighbor, or my neighbor. Okay, I'm reading myself. Inspired by Beyonce, Nicki Minaj and Beyonce's song, Feeling Myself, the sun. I knew it, okay? And she got on all white. These hoes getting married the first time, and they ain't supposed to be wearing all white. Somebody want to remain anonymous. Stop hiding, bitch. Come the fuck out. Sit your ass down. You here? Go ahead. Sit your ass down. Yeah, Libra and the Scorpio is very significant, especially if they in a relationship. Ace of Cups, all my aces mean truth, especially Ace of Swords, and that's already out here because I speak nothing but the truth, okay? Yeah, I was cursing a lot. I'm cursing a lot today, and I normally do a disclaimer, but I stopped saying that shit because you don't. Who the fuck are y'all, okay? Who do I have to bow down to? Who do I have to be validated from? Who do I need to prove myself to? Who do I need to make sure they are comfortable? Okay? As they make me uncomfortable? Hell no. Who the fuck are y'all? Okay? But I'm going to say the disclaimer because I like my shit. Okay? I does this shit. Okay? I do curse. Mother and Father God do too. And if you don't think so, you definitely have a fucking demon in you. So I suggest, or you can choose to get on board or go somewhere else and talk to the Lord. And lady, because I spit nothing but the love, magic, and truth. I forgot it, y'all. I was trying to play it off. See, I'm too honest. I can't even fake. I don't know how to fake shit. All right, I don't know how to fake nothing. Fake the funk. Fake till you make. I don't know how. Thank you for the 4th like, and may God bless you just for that. The magician. Yeah, I don't know how. It just happens that way. It appears that way. What it appears to be is the truth. Okay, all the elements are here, but especially Gemini and Virgo could be significant, and this fucking Scorpio's getting on our fucking nerves. All right, or they about to double team your ass. Watch out, Scorpio. They gonna get your ass. Baby in a trap, it's going down. Mimi in a mall, it's going down. Mimi in a club, it's going down. Anyway you meet me, guaranteed to go down. All right, that's Young Jock. All right, nitty beat. Okay. Just kidding. Down every day. Ask a million questions like Jock, where you skate? I tell them caught the paw, does fall. Even that on the raw, just for the zone. J's on my feet, get on the trunk. So get like me with this cutlass with the bucket seat. Be in the trunks, mama, just for the free. Oh, they think they like me better, yeah, I know. Can't they map and I walk through the door. If it catches and the dang, that's my mama like that ain't brain. Yeah. I didn't know the song like that. I didn't know I knew that much. Night of Sword. Oh, this is my Jesus card. See the Lord. Go somewhere else to talk to the Lord. Jesus will just sit here patiently. Yeah, tell them. Let them know, okay? Before I step here, okay? Before I walk in, all right? Let them know what the fuck to expect, okay? I shouldn't have to say shit, see? Jesus ain't got to prove shit. I did a reading about him, too. It said, God said, or God's is not gonna, or no. Hold on. Okay, the show Boondocks could be significant. They not gonna even be able to crucify Jesus this time. All right. Guys is not gonna waste time proving that. All right, I told you I'm a prophet. I'm a prophet. Yeah, I'm a prophet. I'm a prophet. Yeah, I'm a prophet. All my prophecies come to life. All my prophecies come to life. I'm a prophet. I'm a money-filled prophet. I'm a prophet. A money-filled prophet. That's my song, Money Magnet. I was trying to remix my own song, but yeah. Also, I was getting something when I was singing that, though, or right before I started singing it. I don't know, but it'll come back later. I think it would. I don't know. Okay, but thank y'all if y'all was waiting patiently for me. This ain't for y'all. Even if y'all grew frustrated because y'all expect me, like y'all have the ingenuity. I don't know, but you're being genuine with your feelings. I'm not talking about you. I appreciate you, okay? I'm giving you hugs, okay? But they know who I'm talking to, all right? They be sitting there with their hands folded and shit, just looking at all my mistakes and shit. I worked with a bitch like that, so I know they really exist, okay? I had the nerve to do that shit in my face. But yeah, so Jesus is here, okay? Jesus is here as I let him know, because Jesus do curse, okay? I remember I asked, I couldn't believe it, because they were trying to say, you need to cuss more on your stuff. When I started doing this, it was like, you need to cuss more. And I was like, wait, you don't cuss, and I was like, I don't really cuss like that. Like, I don't. Like, and when I do curse, it's because I'm mad, other than that, I don't really curse like that. And people will notice it. They'll be like, oh, but they won't know it's because I'm mad. They'll be like, dang, you cussing a lot. But, it's natural. It's the energy. It goes where it needs to go. But yeah, and I was like, y'all don't cuss. And Jesus was the first one that said, shit, shit. Shit, I could ask, the first curse word, was shit, the curse word. So I was like, okay, even then I was hesitating, y'all. So Don't think I just want to say this, or, I'm saying this for no reason, or, want to curse. Because, like I said, I ain't got to prove nothing to no fucking body. If I want to start cursing because of fucking how I feel, I'll fucking curse out because of how I fucking feel. Shit. All right? The fuck is this? King of Wands with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, father and a son. And then they could have also been as allies. How we do this? Is this me? I'm trying to do this sticker Q&A thing. Sorry, I'm making this thing. I want to. We gon' I know you're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round. And you can't find that fighter. I don't like how that's but I see it in you. So we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains, and we'll rise up as high as the day. We will rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up and we'll do it 1,000 times again. Yeah, that is Andra Day. Rise up. I was just trying to sing that because it's like we gonna walk it out. Like we gonna walk it out together. We gonna handle this together. Okay. Let's figure it out together. Call me back if that doesn't work. Okay. Cat Williams said that in his stand-up when he was talking about white people being nice, being the nicest people you know. You could call them from jail, and it'd be the wrong number. And they would be like, oh, no, that's okay. Let me know if that doesn't work out. Call me back and we'll figure it out together. Or something like that. And then he said, compared to a black person that you know, you'll call them and be like, I'm in jail. And they'll be like, why you didn't call me? Where you at? What was you doing? They asking you so many questions, even under the assumptions probably that you probably did something, not that it could just be somebody acting illegally, okay, out of, authority, out of, they didn't have access to this certain thing. But yeah, we got King of Wands here with the Knight of Swords. And, this is giving me that energy where the King of Wands is basically this emperor that needs to put on this type of armor. Like the knight has the word king in it. All right. I say to you guys, as it pertains to the game of chess, the child is always the king. The child is the king. The child is the queen. Okay. The child ends up being the king ultimately, though, whether they're a boy or a girl, but especially the son. All right. Because a knight, a knight has those letters, but they're training to be a king, okay? So king is a certain level to reach, right? So emperor, emperor becomes emperor because it mastered all the kings, right? So it visited that level. So when it becomes an emperor, it's like it could kick up their shoes. He could kick up his shoes, she could kick up her shoes, and sit on her throne. She's actually preferred to sit on her throne. Or he's preferred to sit on his throne. Watch his stories. You probably have like grandparents who do that. Like they sit in the same place all day because they've done all that. They've been there and done that. Some of them sitting there and they ain't earned it, but ultimately the essence of that process is because of that. So considering that, when the emperor wants to come down and be a king, it's because he wants to come down and fight again. He wants to come down and do basically he wants to do the exercises or the simulations that he has to do to pass to become an emperor. So he wants to actually do that in real life. And so that's what I'm getting right now with this King of Wands and the Knight of Swords. It's like that fighting energy. That's both fighting energy. If you want to compare anything, as well. Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, yeah, because you've learned it already. Page of Pentacles is a learned person, a student. Okay. Even on this picture, there's a rainbow in the background, and then there's a little being that the big being is giving the pinnacle too. It's like you're passing it down. It's like I was just saying, like he's coming from a higher level to come down because it's necessary. Okay, like even the cussing I was talking about earlier, is like sometimes it's just necessary to express yourself that way. You don't mean any harm, but people be so up in their ass and walking with authority that they don't fucking have, and they think, how dare you talk to me that way, when they've already warranted such a thing. They probably cursed at you and forgot. Okay, could you come smacking them with the same fucking words, if not more? They can't handle that shit. Did a reading about that. They right. They can't stand you. So they should be focused on getting the fuck up. Because we gone. We ain't there no more. Or you know where I be. Okay? You know where I'm at. She said she gonna do what to who? Let's find out and see. She know where I'm at. She know where I be. She knows right now. They know right now where we be. We ain't about to keep running from y'all. Y'all doing the fucking running. Like, no, don't go. What? But you want to come where I am. That don't make sense. Eight of Pentacles. You want to come to my job. You want to fuck with my job. You want to fuck with my money. Don't fuck with my investment. Don't fuck with the time and the energy I invest into nothing. I don't give a fuck how small you think it is. I take everything I do seriously. Everything. Every fucking thread I consider of my motherfucking life. You worry about yours. Worry the fuck about yours. You don't have time to worry about mine. You don't even have the space to come down on no steps. Nigga, you trying to get up. We coming down, motherfucker. I bet you wish I ain't do this fucking reading now. Okay, 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you unhappy motherfuckers. 5 of Cups. Yeah, you fucked with the wrong one. You been caught. You're so caught up. Usher came out twice. Page of Wands in reverse. You trying to learn some shit, but you trying to take it. Trying to take the fire. Now you gonna feel this fire burn the fuck, your hands the fuck up. Whatever the fuck up. You gonna turn into ash, see? They creating fires for their own ashes. I did a reading about that. Thank you for the 5th like, and may God bless you just for that. What the fuck? Niggas coming at you with the wand pointing the wrong way. Because you don't even know what the fuck to do. And you trying to get the fucking information and the knowledge right here. If you got where the knowledge is. If you want motherfuckers to worship you, if you want motherfuckers to follow you, where's the knowledge? Apply that shit. Be earnest to apply that shit. 8 of Wands message. The lovers about a Gemini, from a Gemini. And it's a rising phoenix on here. We rising. We ride. A woman, Aquarius could be significant. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, it's in reverse. Oh, yeah, that rise of Phoenix is giving Scorpio. Okay, a Gemini gonna get in your ass. I'm telling you, Scorpio. You better watch the fuck out. Watch your back. Watch your back. Because they got they back, boy or girl. Okay? They got they back. Whoever about to beat your ass, get up in their ass. They gonna get all up in it. Okay? That somebody could be going to prison. 6 of Wands. So there's a heavy Scorpio in my life who needs to tread lightly. 6 of Wands in reverse. Look, see, just in the fucking audience. In the fucking audience. 6 of Wands, it had motherfuckers in the background who's not vouching for you. These people are lifting this woman up on this 6 of Wands, but it's in reverse. Nah, don't take what you see. Everything is not what you see. All right? This ain't for you. You see it say reserved for whoever? We ain't holding up a sign for you. Wait for you. Somebody could be waiting on somebody at the airport. We got that type of fucking life coming up for us. And nobody's gonna take it from us. I know y'all see all these bodies. I know y'all do. Every encounter is gonna equal a body. Every. Okay? So if you're mapping out GPS and tracking shit on us, you better be mapping it so you know where we are so you could avoid being there. Because every time motherfuckers from your particular groups are seen or cross our paths, yeah, someone's name could be Raina, or cross our paths, something's going to happen to someone. All right? And I've seen it. I've heard about it later. Or I've seen it. Most likely seen it. Okay? And they let me know when it's done too. So sometimes I don't be caring. But I'm like, nah. That must be, this must be addressed. And this is how they're doing it. Because you guys don't know how to stop. We can't stop. Get that shit out your head then, all right? You can. You can and you will. All right? Or we're going to force you. Got it? Get it? Good. This is no threat. I'm letting you know how it's going to come out. I'm letting you know. You should be thanking me. Okay? Not hurting me. Because that's only going to make the damage worse. Don't break my heart because I don't play when it comes to my heart. All right? I don't really want a white horse and a carriage. I'm thinking more white horses and carrots. Okay? I need you right here because every time you fall, I play with this kitty like you play with your guitar. All right? Girls like you run around with guys like me. Sundown when I come through, I need a girl like you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I need a girl like you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I need a girl like you. Maybe it's 6:45. Maybe I'm barely alive. Maybe you taking my shit for the last time. Maybe I know that I'm drunk. Maybe I know you're the one. Maybe I think it is better if you drive. You drive. Not too long ago, I was dancing for dollars. No, it's really real if I let you be my mama. You don't want a girl like me. I'm too crazy. Every girl you meet is fugazi. I'm sure the other girl is nice enough, but you need someone to spice it up. So who you gonna call? Cardi, come rub it up like a Hardy. Wow, it's best fruit, always forbidden. Coming to you now, doing 20 over the limit. Red light, stop. I don't play when it comes to my heart. Let's get it though. I don't really want a white horse in a carriage. I'm thinking more white Porsches than carrots. I need you right here because every time you fall, I play with this kitty like you play with your guitar. But I was just trying to say, I don't play when it comes to my heart. All right, that's Cardi. No, that's Maroon 5 or Adam Levine, and Cardi B. All right, Cardi B keeps coming out too. I was singing her Bodak Yellow song earlier. Twice, many different occasions, right? But yeah, on this 10 of Pentacles, there's a beast holding on to the sea witch, the nun, okay? The nun, the pure one. All right. She had on white. She could be really a Leo though. And I get it. You know, like, he's been waiting for this. He's been waiting for someone to accept who he is and what he's done and stuff like that. And she has been waiting on someone to accept that as well, or someone to allow her to accept it. Okay. None. All right. Devil in reverse. 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands. Somebody could have been married to the devil or freed themselves from this Capricorn. Or they need to free themselves. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. Fantasia, free yourself. Yeah, look, people don't want you. Don't talk to you. They're like, a smile in my face is what I don't like, dog. You know? Don't smile in my face. I should never see your face. Trust me, I can't see it. I'm not going to look at it. All right? But we got the 7 of Cups because somebody comparing themselves to you. She looking in the mirror. She dressed up like a nun with a blindfold on. And then what she see in the mirror is her in a red dress, okay? You're speaking to Empress Quill, who wears the dress, all right? I wear the dress. I am that bitch, okay? I am that bitch, all right? Not just the baddest bitch. I ain't got to look up because I am the up. All right. I am the one motherfuckers have to look up to. You will see me eventually. Okay. If you get high enough. I ain't got to look up for what? Nobody there. Nobody there. All right. Nobody could do it. But me. And that's because I don't want to accept no damn help. Trust me. Be my guest to help. All right. But if you're going to be over here comparing yourself and being nasty, nah, bitch, nah, nigga, nah. Get the fuck away. 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, all these 7s coming out. 7, 7, 7. Multiple 7s means on the money too. Or we on to the money, on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. Okay, Jay-Z. A Sagittarius, okay, 7 of Cups and 7 of Wands, all right. So yeah, motherfuckers, you know, like, have to protect their peace. They gotta run away from people. On this picture is like people helping her. See, I didn't even look at the picture. It's these pumpkin looking figures helping her, beings helping her. You know, ride over these rocks, you know, where it created a big dent. Okay, so somebody created a big dent. It's too much. 4 of Swords. Yeah, they wish death on us. They wish death on us. Okay, see, I'm reading myself. I was singing 50 Cent earlier, Many Men. But yeah, 4 of Swords. They be like, that's your funeral. No, it's your funeral. All right, welcome. Okay. You are one of the lucky ones to get to hear your own eulogy. All right. Knight of Pentacles. I thought this knight was a king. Okay. Yeah, see, this knight was like, I ain't no knight no more. I just can't wait to be a king. Yeah, this earth sign child is very significant with a mother. Like, mother. Okay. The moon. All right. All the water signs. The strength. The mother. Someone's mother is a Leo. Okay. And on this one, she's crown. Or she's kind of like consoling a big type of figure. So someone's with someone who could shapeshift. I thought this was the Emperor. Okay, it's the Empress. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, on the money. On the money. We coming with the money, all right? Money. I don't really need the D. I need the money. Literally. We don't need the D. We took care of that problem already. Okay, we're on to the next. We're on to that money, all right? The Empress in reverse, a Taurus, a Cancer, and a Libra. Could be very significant. Okay, in reverse. Oh yeah. Oh, they try. Oh yeah. They tried to take somebody's child. Okay. Yeah, I got a baby. I need some money. I need to be for my ex. And then hey, and then boom, saying I was born to flex. Diamonds on my neck. I like more than checks. I like more than sex. But nothing in this world that I like more than checks. Money. I don't need to see money. All a bad bitch need is the money. I don't need to I got bands in the coop. Bust it out the roof. I got bands in the coop. Touch me, I'll shoot. Bow. Shake a little ass. Get a little bag. Take it to the store. Get a little cash. Take it real fast. Get a little amount. Bands in the coop. Busting out the roof. I got bands in the coop. Touch me, I shoot. Bow. Okay? See? Keep touching the bodies. The bodies. I know you see them. Thank you for the 6 like. And may God bless you just for that, Cardi B. Taurus. Yeah, this Taurus is heavy in the energy. But the Hierophant is out here, okay? See, you're the teacher. Two people are looking to get what you got. Or we got. 6 of Swords in reverse. They do not want to go. They like, we ain't moving on. We not moving on. I can't let you go. I can't let you go. I don't want to lose you. Black Street, okay. The World, okay. A Taurus heavy. Just here. What the fuck is you doing, Taurus? Gossip kills. This is why you going through karma. Okay, shoot fly. Shoot fly, don't bother me. Get away. You like a fucking pest in my fucking energy. Bow. But yeah, Taurus, a Scorpio, Aquarius. I was about to say a Cancer, so that heavy Cancer. Heavy Cancer. Touch me, we'll shoot, okay? You touch us, you might as well call us poison ivy, okay? That's what y'all should call me, okay? Because once you touch me, it's over. You really just might as well be dust by that moment, all right? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Physically, mentally, nothing. Especially not mentally, okay? Don't mess with my head. They gonna be the brother to bring it to ya, okay? That is Nivea and Jagged Edge, okay? Or Casey. No, it's Brian Casey or Brian and Casey. I don't know, but Brian's Casey's or Casey's Brian's or something like that. I told you. I tried to tell you. I tried, man. There was this time like I went through something. I wasn't sure if I wanted to share with the family because I love this family so much, and they were there for me for a huge part of my life. A lot of support came from these people, so I didn't want to do or say anything that would create animosity. And especially as I was processing what this could possibly mean, and not always being fixed on what this thing was, like, so to just say it now because it's out, and that's the reason why I'm telling this story, because it was out without me wanting to have it out. So if I'm gonna tell it, if the story needs to come out, it needs to come out through the source. But I've spoken about this as well, but I've been hesitant even lately as well, because it's like people just are hell-bent on misunderstanding me or just want to find something I'm wrong about. And so I don't want to add more to the animosity. I got enough battles they bring in towards me. I could fight them, like I don't need to involve y'all, so if you ever watch me or have been watching me, that's how I feel about it. No animosity towards here. I actually been, if you want to call it this, shielding you guys from any animosity, because I think you guys are a pure set of people, breed of people from both families, both sides, and you know who I'm talking about. But they attack and threaten anybody that helps me. So I've been trying my best to protect them by getting them out of the way, not allowing them to be exposed to such things that I'm faced with as well. But I've tried to use some of these people to lean on in the past too. And, the rejection was kind of a relief for me because of, like I just said, I've been protecting them from being even in the circle. And because I know these type of people, they will want to help, and I don't want them to be hurt. But this is what I'm doing. I will do that. I'm that's how appreciative of anybody helping me that don't have to help me. But if they really knew what it really was, they have to help me. Because I really don't have control over the one who watches over me, but prefers to come down to me, basically. We are one. Know that. So, and that person, like they do the same thing I'm doing with them to me, so the best I could do is play my part, right? And I let God handle the rest. I let my, whatever I feel like it is, handle the rest. Like I don't get my hands too dirty, all right? But I'm willing to protect those. So the situation was, so my sister on my mom's side, okay, said, or the one that I thought was my sister on my mom's side, okay, because according to how this bitch been doing me, she ain't my sister. No fucking sister would do this, all right? Bow, all right? But yeah, so, yeah, and I don't do nothing. I don't do nothing. If anything, I'm going to help. If I can't help, I ain't going to touch you. I ain't going to touch you. I'm not going to do nothing unless you fucking hurt me. Unless I'm protecting my motherfucking self, you're not going to see my hands. You're not going to meet these hands, okay? You won't get the privilege, okay? But if you touch me, expect something back. Trust me. I don't give a fuck who you are, okay? Unless you're a kid, and most of the time, somebody's going to pay for that. So the kids might as well not do it either, and don't bring your kids over here to do that as well. Thank you. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, and that's another reason why I protect these families, or these group of people that know who I'm talking about. And because a lot of the kids, okay, even the kids that aren't kids anymore, but I still look at them as kids. I still see them as kids. I don't know. I kind of don't even care to know what they look like now, but I would love to see it, because I'm pretty sure they're beautiful, whether it's a boy or girl. But, I don't care to see, because all I know and all of it is imprinted in my memory is them being a kid, and not because I want to treat them like a kid, but it gives me more willingness or motivation to want to protect them, right? You're going to protect your kid because they need protection, they need advocacy, they need guidance, all of that, so I'm more willing to give that up, no cost or anything like that as well, because I think about the kids, all right? I think about children and kids, okay? Because sometimes even in these situations where you're not trying to hurt the adult, the adult be so clueless and so hell-bent on proving themselves, they're not realizing that they're walking away from protecting their kids, their own kids, that I'm trying so hard to protect. So I don't give a fuck what happens after that, because ultimately it's because of whatever you did. Because my default stance is to love the kid, to protect the kid. So anything that ends up involving the kid later on is all because of you, and it's probably directed towards you most likely. And if your kid gets offended, they probably have a right to, but they probably not gonna sit there long if they really know what they need to know, or they should learn what they need to learn. But yeah, so this family, the sister, okay, the sister had had a friend, and she was married, and when I was around them this particular time, the sister didn't have a husband, but she was dating someone, okay? And I knew this friend of hers since I was a little girl. So you see what I was just talking about? And this is another reason why I loved her so much, and it took me a long time to, not feel how I felt about her, because like I've seen her protection. She would protect me. She would the sister would take her boyfriend's side over me. Her boyfriend would be whispering in her ear to do things to me, to remove support from me in many different ways. All right, and then this has been a pattern, and that's why I call her the sister. All right, that sister is that sister right there. Not no good shit though. That's that motherfucker. You will regret everything you've been with with this person or regret them even helping you. Anyway, so she would do this. This would be the dynamic. And then she, during this time when I saw this friend again, because I hadn't seen her since I was a little girl, as consistently at least. So in some years, that she had kids of her own. But she was married, like I said, and so she kind of had a bond with me, and I had a bond with her a little bit, but I didn't know her that well, just then. But I trusted her because she seemed to be who she was, and if anything, she matured to me. And yeah, they're messing with one of my chakras right now. I feel it, and yeah. Anyway, yeah, so the sister wasn't married, and she brought me around these people, and she would take her boyfriend's side, and Raina would see this, all right? And there was a time she told me to come out there. The sister told me to come out from one state to another, from Las Vegas to California, well, from Nevada to California, to come out and babysit her boyfriend's daughter, or that's what we know and understand as, okay? And so I did, and she told me on the phone, as a means of paying me when we go places, she would just buy me things, okay? Every place we went to, there was a problem when it came to me asking for anything, because we would go to, we went to theme parks, and she'll bring her boyfriend, and she'll pay for the whole family. So now that's dipping into my motherfucking pot to be able to get the shit I earned. What they do. And then she had me babysitting for this motherfucker to go to be on his motorcycle all day, running in and out the house. He would be he felt so entitled to her handling the care that he would get mad even when he wasn't going nowhere and she was off work, and we would want to go somewhere, and she would make us take his daughter instead of spending time with his own daughter, looking at that as an opportunity to spend time with his own daughter. This is the type of person she fucking kicked me to the curb for, okay? And then this nigga gonna tell me, cause then she would send this nigga to talk to me and shit, cause she think he could get through better to me than she could, cause I would be mad, and she would compare me in nasty ways to my mother, who was deceased. You're pig-headed just like mom. About the deceased, dog. I remember feeling so bad as a little girl when she said that to me, because I didn't even ever think my mom could do no wrong, because she was always good to me before she passed on. So it just made me feel bad, because I'm like, not only she said things like this to me, I was adopted. So that's where she picked me up from, my adopted family house. And she would mention things about my mother. And then she would say, let her rest, because she think I'm acting like my mom. But anyway, I digress. But background is very important. But anyway, so she did all this to me. And sometimes, we'll be out and about somewhere with Raina, her friend. And so there was a few episodes where I would kind of and I would just be pouting. I wouldn't curse her out or nothing like that until I did once I got in high school. Once I was older in high school, about to be grown, basically, I cursed her ass out. Yep, I did. But only because this all happened before this. It's damn, how much more you gonna do to a little sister who in foster care? What the fuck could she do to you? Anyway, but so some of these instances, her friend would be around, and so I would just be pouting, and she would wonder what's wrong with me, and I'll tell her what I wanted. There was this time there was a belt. There was this time, she was even just commenting on the thing I actually chose. Like she was like, yeah, we were in the store and she picked out this ugly purse. Like just having so many problems with who I am as a person. So when Raina would step in, because she was like, yeah, it was an Echo Red purse. And honestly, I did want it because it was a name brand and I hardly got name brand stuff and I earned it. But also, I kind of liked the purse. She thought it was ugly, but I liked the purse and I would get compliments on this purse later on down the line when I did get it. And it lasted for a long time too. It was like it looks like one of those packs that people take hiking with them, with the big pockets on the front. The pockets had glitter on it and it was olive green. And it was like, but I liked it, and it was a good size. It wasn't too big, it wasn't too small, and I was only 15 at the time, I think 14, 15. But anyway, yeah, so it was good for me. And so she would just find things that's wrong with me and report it to her friend in general, and then, or her friend would witness some of this stuff. And then, so knowing all of this, her friend, there was a point in time where, because when I was living there, she had a flea infestation. There took many bombs and raids to get the fleas out. Like, I would be bit all up and she would barely have any bites because she was always at work. He would barely have any bites because he would always be outside of the house. So me and his daughter would be, bit the fuck up. But I was bit up the most, absolute most. I don't understand why either, but the most. And so she, like, knowing all of that and stuff like that, she just suggested that I come along with her and her family on a trip, and I knew her family too, on a trip to Louisiana in Shreveport. And so, like, and I appreciated it and everything, but we got to stop right here, because at this moment in time, she's getting fed up with me, don't want to say it, and then he's getting fed up with how she appears to be treating me, and she's not even giving me everything I want, but it's taken out of his pockets, out of his resources, his support as a fucking grown man. But like, so she's feeling this type of way, and instead of them sending me home, she offered, like, she's saying it like, like I couldn't go straight home because it would have looked bad, it seemed like. I don't know, but it was time for me to start going back to school or getting ready for school anyway. I didn't mind going home, but I also didn't mind going on a trip because I never been to Louisiana either. So, and and like I said, I didn't mind her family. These people are good people to me. They're a good breed to me. And so all that, and then, so this is who her friend is, and then her husband is even like more like, he's sweet, he's a sweet person, but he's also I don't know how to explain it, but he has his way with words, and it was never flirtatious with me. And in this foster home, I was already SA'd by the mom's son, so I grew up, and I was a toddler when that happened, and I grew up, not, I was actually scared of men. Like, I literally was scared of men, to be alone with them, to honestly be around them. Like, I wasn't one of those kids who like to be in men's face all the time. Like, I would hang out with my adoptive nieces, and they would know a lot of, like, the homies on the block, the men on the block. They would know them because, like, who their dad was, or like, they were, like, I was a foster kid, so these weren't my people. It was more their people. So, but there would be times they would stop and talk to these people, and I would, like, stand to the back. I wouldn't engage or anything like that. So when I met her husband, it was such a relief that he didn't make me feel unsafe, because they didn't either. But that's why I have a hard time putting it into words, because it was different. So I appreciated it, and I kept it there. Like, though I was never looking at, I didn't love him so much that I wanted to be with him. I love him so much that I wanted to make a move on him or nothing. But I also appreciated the compliments or acknowledgement, because it was more of acknowledgement, because he never complimented me on my appearance, so, or anything like that, but he compliment my, or acknowledge who I am as a person, and especially knowing my story, hearing my story from probably his wife. He knew the sister as well. They worked together at the same place, the Home Depot. They worked together. And so, I I never looked at him in any type of way but that, and I just appreciate his acknowledgement, and you know and respected me. Yeah, he was always respectable. So even when he did this, like, I considered all of this. I'm just like, no. And then I more so looked at it as, like, he was giving me more acknowledgement. But when I told someone that was not in the family, not supposed to be communicating with my family as well without my knowledge, and not on no territorial shit. It's just like, out of respect, courtesy, decency, decorum. Need I go on? Respect. We should come to an agreement that you all know each other, or we know each other, something like that. Anyway, so I told, so he wrote me this letter, and it's interesting that I'm saying it this way, because I've never really got to tell the story in this capacity, to let people know my thoughts and how hesitant I was, or, about anything. And I never wanted to, tell it as if he's a bad person. Even when I showed someone, I was I was more showing them because I wanted them to help me possibly process or sort out my feelings as well. But it's interesting enough, I feel this way, and in the letter he was explaining that, and that led to a lot of confusion for even the people, or the person that I showed it to, because I only showed it to one person. Or, I showed it to one person, and I mentioned something that caused someone to ask more questions, and then that was the issue that I had been dealing with. So that came out. But I don't know if I actually got to show them the letter. But, either way it go, I just, I just looked at it as, I wasn't sure. He probably had a hard time putting what he wanted to say on paper and stuff like that. But I also appreciated it at the same time. I just was, like I said, I grew up scared of men. So I'm just like, oh my God, like, is this one of those men I should be scared of? But I'm like, he's never given me that. And it's almost like he's giving me the same thing he's given me before, but it's just in letter form. And I was trying to see it that way, but something in my heart was telling me something else. And I think it was like other energies trying to project or interject, I don't know, to how I should feel. So I didn't know how to deal with it. I just kept it to myself when it came to the family, And at the time when he wrote me this letter, the only reason why he was able to deliver it, because during this time I had fallen out with a friend, his wife. But because of how sweet he is, he understood both sides. He didn't negate you, or whatever you guys discussed, that's where it stayed. Because I don't know really how he was with me compared to you, or the wife, And so, like, I really don't know that. But I took everything with grace, I took everything with grace, and I tried to keep the peace, and stuff like that, and and stuff, because maybe it's because that he didn't know how to put the words together. So how I receive it, it could be, totally different than what he even meant. But I just held on to who he always been as a person to me, and that's what made me make certain decisions or treat this information this way. So I'm telling this story because, and I'm emphasizing that I was trying to keep it to myself. I didn't tell no one in the family. Absolutely No one, okay? In the family. And like I said, the people I did tell, they do not know my family or should not have had contact with my family without my knowledge or permission, but especially my knowledge, just out of respect, all right? And just for my informational purposes only, because I probably would have said, like, I don't feel comfortable because of how I feel about my family. They were my family, you know, like, so anyway, but it's not like I'm trying to, you know, like, I don't know, like, whatever negative thing that people could think I'm doing or made that move about, I'm not doing that. That it was, or I didn't do that. All right. But yeah, so I'm emphasizing this because the sister I was talking about earlier ends up telling the wife this thing about a letter, and I've never told her about a letter. How does she know about a letter? I didn't do it, though. It didn't come from me. That information didn't come from me. It could have came from him. I don't know, but I'm not assuming nothing. I don't care to assume it because honestly, you know, because how I even took it, because he even asked, he followed up and said, "Did you read my letter?" and stuff like that. And I said yes, and because like I was just so uneasy about it, and I didn't know how to feel about it, I just, you know, just avoided them. You know, avoided, you know, who he was. He had a key to his mother's house. I was staying with his mother house, his mother's house. I think I mentioned that before, or I was starting to, but yeah, you know, I was staying in her house, and so he had a key to his mother's house. It makes sense, and you know, I didn't have a problem with that. I just, you know, didn't know how to feel about this letter. All right, and so, but I thought it was funny because he ended up stealing the letter back, you know, because I didn't take it how he thought I would take it. But if anything, like, it's not a bad thing that how I took it. Like, I didn't mean any harm. I I I did the best that I could, because it was so awkward that, you know, it appeared like I started to be busy after that, you know, because I had just gotten a car that ended up getting a totaled, you know, like not too long after, or in that same summer or something like that, I think. I don't know, but something happened, and you know, during that time, and that was the summer. Yeah. So my car got totaled, you know, but I don't know. I think it was after, though. It was after that happened, or around the time, but it was in the same area. Anyway, you know, like, so I would be gone, you know, trying to enjoy my car, or I would be busy because I was working an internship. That's the only reason why I was out here during this time that I'm talking about, you know. And, you know, I was doing an internship, so I would only be there for the summer and go back to school. But I was working, you know. And, you know, they would always treat me, you know, like as if, you know, I had to stay there, or I had to, you know, rely on them. But it wasn't that. I didn't mind accepting their help, you know, or, you know, I they were good people, and I thought it was a safe thing to accept their help. But anyway, but it got so bad. I was living with his mother, that it looked like I was avoiding her. I was avoiding seeing her. She was like, "Do you come in when I'm asleep so you don't want to talk?" And I didn't take it hardly, but I explained to her, which was the truth. It was like, "Oh no, I'm busy sometimes, you know, like," or at that time, I think I was actually at USC doing a program, so I wasn't even spending the night at the house, because we were doing a program with high school students, and then we would have to stay in the dorm with them, you know. So it was just a week too, or a few days, I can't remember, but it wasn't, you know, that much, but it was enough to, you know, notice something, you know, possibly could be going wrong, or to want to ask or be intrigued about it, or, you know. And I told her, and, you know, and then I try to be even more cognizant about it, and try to, you know, if I didn't have to not be there or something like that, I'll come more often, or and because it was like she was a sweet woman. She was so sweet that like there was a time I brought one of my play no she's adoptive niece. Yeah, she is adoptive niece, because I have play nieces and adoptive nieces. um Over there, because we ran out of gas and we didn't know that's what it was. And so instead of taking her back home, I brought her to where I was staying during that time, and she was okay with it. I believe she was, because my niece received her very well. She was like, she's so nice. I love her voice. She said her voice is like, so she has such a sweet voice. Okay. And I was like, isn't it like, because it's like how she talks, like she's soft spoken, but it's funny because she could be expressive as well. Like I just love it too. Like, and so I just thought that was interesting. She caught on to that too. But yeah, like that's the reason why I feel like I feel towards these people, even if we don't ever talk ever again, or we haven't spoken in a long time, or if we don't, I don't know, but whatever it is, like I held on to that because that's more important to me. And no matter what happened between me and these people, or those people and themselves, amongst themselves, because some of them had things happen amongst themselves as well, that I end up hearing about. But I was telling that story because I did all of that and considered all of that, and someone else told someone something about me that I wasn't sure how to feel about. They weren't sure to feel about it, or whatever, but it kind of took it up on themselves to, do what they wanted to do, have this authority they don't have, and and got these people thinking a certain thing about me, because after I fell out with a friend, I didn't speak to her for years and stuff like that. And the reason why we started speaking together was because of this sister too. But I remember the first time she told me that she was telling her about my pregnancy, and she knew I was pregnant, and so she had they bought my baby something, and she was first, yeah, she didn't, she used to live, I don't know, but I don't see, I be hesitant, even though like they don't like me, or they mistreated me so badly. I still don't, I'm hesitant about sharing information or talking about them, like, or what I say about them, and I shouldn't be. I've been told that. I've been scolded about that. You need to fix the way you talk about people you fell out with, or something like that. It was crazy. And I was like, damn, is that bad? Like, yeah. Because I would describe the person, and they could have done the worst thing to me. But I would describe them with only their good attributes. So that's why I don't give a fuck about if I say what I gotta say, because I need to. It's needed. I gave you guys enough slides. So in the name of every slide, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Anyway, so so she used to live in California, and then she ended up moving here to Vegas. And but before that, she would visit because her kids were living here as well. So she would visit here. So when they went and bought my baby something, my baby some stuff, she sent it through the friend. And this is the first time I would have been able to contact her or anything after not speaking to her for all these years. And I think I had a panic attack or something like that. Because when it was time to come to meet her, I couldn't meet her. I couldn't bring myself to meet her. I was pregnant at the time, and my pregnancy was like a difficult pregnancy. I was always vomiting. I had hyperemesis, or is it hypernemesis? I don't know. But anyway, hyper something, where you throw up all the time and then it goes away immediately after you have your baby. And it did. I was so hungry. I remember I was so hungry because I could only eat certain things. And I think honestly, I think that is just a thing that could, because they don't really give you anything to make it better. They give you certain things, but a lot of the stuff that they gave me, I didn't take it because I'm not a big medicine person. I don't really like to take medicine because I don't know what's in it. Anyway, so I had a panic attack, but the sister had my address to where I would get my mail, and because during that time I would be getting my mail one place, and I had just moved while I was pregnant to another place. So like she had this information and I didn't give her the new information yet, but I eventually gave it to her and I highly regret it. Okay, but anyway, so she ended up giving her friend my address that I let her send some other stuff to, and she went over there and dropped it off, and put it on the patio. And then so because she had to hurry up and go as well. Like it was crazy how the energy did something, but I was hesitant to meet her again because I was really hurt, and it hurt me that she thought I just really hurt her and I didn't do anything to her, and I was really hurt, and I couldn't believe like how she did that. And then I'm like, I don't want to be a mean motherfucker and be like, I don't want my baby to have something because you were who you were, but I also was trying to accept this opening that God could have possibly been creating. I don't know. But it was hard for me to, do the first contact. But I did eventually contact her. We did all that, but, and they came out together the first time I was able to see her. And so they came out together, her and the sister, when my baby was born. And they hurt me again, both of them. And it was just like, I tried. Like I tried to listen to myself. I tried everything, But yeah, and so she did that. She gave her the address because she gave her the address without even confirming to me how I felt about her getting the address. Because she could have just been like, okay, I couldn't see her, maybe I could get her next time. Hopefully, she won't have the baby by then, whatever, And so I was using so I ended up using the sister address because it was easier for my insurance. And when I had my insurance there, because I wasn't even sure if I was going to go back there. So that's why I was like, I'm going to just keep it, over there. And then she was one of the other people I can ask to do this. She actually offered something like this to me. Thank you for the 7 like, and may God bless you just for that. She offered like to help me. She's like, what can I do? And I was like, you know what? I need to change my address that I'm getting my, stuff for my car and everything. And because I was kind of in a transitional period too. Like I said, I moved while I was pregnant. So it was a lot of like moving parts happening in my life. So I was like, man, I just need to keep this steady until I know for sure I'm going to change it. And so I'm like, the best thing I could do is just, keep getting my mail sent to California. And I would drive, to go get my registration renewed. I just needed someone to be able to accept it, like that's it. And I would do everything else, I would drive to California to go do my registration and stuff like that. Only thing they needed to do is accept the mail Tell me I even got it. Don't even have to send it, honestly, because I find other ways around that. Like I said, I would go to California myself. But yeah, so, and I've done it. And multiple times. And so she gets mad after they came and hurt me after I just had a baby. She gets mad and changes my address. My insurance was $40 when I had it under her address. Guess how much it changed to when she changed my address. So when she changed my address, she sent the change of address form to the address that I gave her, the new one that I was hesitant to give her anyway. But I gave it to her, and I didn't mind after I gave it to her, but I'm just like, why would you do this shit? Like, she was really having a tantrum. So she changes my address, and that's not even the worst part. She changes my address, don't tell me she's done it. And then she sends any correspondences to her email. Didn't think I would catch that. Didn't think I would see that. So I confronted her about it. You know what this lying bitch said? I accidentally put my email. How could you accidentally put your email on a thing that you're doing that I don't even know about? Wasn't I saying that about other people knowing about this shit that she knew and I didn't want nobody to know? She keeps doing the same shit, not learning her lesson. But yeah, so she does that. My insurance goes from $40 to $150. $110 a month increase. What? And this insurance was it wasn't the full coverage, but it was liability. That was liability that went up too. It wasn't because I got full coverage. Nah. Liability. I was paying $40. And then I was even still paying my insurance to have it parked when I didn't have a car. And that's why I did what I did, because I had to get my car from another state across the country where it was towed right before I got out there. So I had that money to swallow. And then I had to, I had insurance on it. Yeah, I had insurance on it, but I had to renew the registration or something like that. Something happened where it was a big chunk of money I had to spend on top of that, after spending that big chunk of money to get my car out the tow. And I had to get money to drive and pay for hotels across the country and make it to payday. So when I finally got to payday, I had to pay for the car to get legitimate. So my money was gone before it even happened. And I couldn't overdraft shit at that time. I almost ran out of gas. Well, actually, I did run out of gas, but I didn't run out of gas where it was noticeable. But I didn't have enough money for gas. I had to ask. I asked her. She said she only had $20 to her name. I don't want her last $20. But she hears about her sister. And I told her what happened. My car got towed. All that type of stuff. And you're just saying this is the last $20 you have to payday? But no, I'm going to call such and such and help her. But when it was about my pregnancy, you called everybody. Motherfuckers, I haven't even, negotiated with what yet. Reconciled with yet. Telling them about my pregnancy. And then I was stuck in Colorado. It was close. It was I just got out of Colorado or something like that. A cold place during a cold winter time. December, January. Actually, it was the end of December. But yeah. This bitch did all this to me. And she wonder why I don't want to speak. I don't care. I don't care about her or her kids. I don't care. After I had a baby, she ended up having a baby. After having the only baby in the whole fucking family for 10, 11, 12 years. And then I had the first boy in a long time. I couldn't have nothing. It's just so imperative for her to get it once she see I got it. Or she'll find a problem with it. She comes to see my baby, you know, and I'm trying, you know, because even before this happened, before I got pregnant, there was a time and period, yeah, that's, you know, it was like a little bit before this, we went a long time without speaking. And that coincided with the time I wasn't speaking to her friend either. And all that. So I'm trying to like build or develop a better relationship going forward, especially now that I have a child, I have a kid that, you know, could have to interact with their cousin, right? So I'm trying to, you know, send her pictures, and she's even like saying like I don't send her enough pictures, and I wasn't one of those people. Like I couldn't flood people's phones, timelines with my baby's pictures. I just wasn't like that, you know. I have my own reservations in other arenas, but like I'm just not like that in general, you know. And sometimes I like to, you know, just enjoy my moments to myself, you know, like I don't want to have to send you every single thing about my child's life, you know, like I don't know. But anyway, so I would try to start sending her more things. And I sent her a video. I was like, oh, do you want better? I'll send you a video. You know, she pointed out my friend, my baby's, yeah, my baby is my friend, okay? My baby's breathing. Are you going to take him to the doctor? I noticed it also when I was visiting. What? You're begging me for more pictures and I give you a video and you point out my baby's breathing? So that's why we ended up falling out the first time after reconciling. But actually it was before that, because when she came out there, they were talking about my baby name. And all I said is like, I never talked about your children's name. Never. So this is why I say this about the children. Once things happen, I'm like, when the attacks started coming to the children, is because the adult did that. And they stepped off their post from being able to protect their children by doing some stupid ass shit. Because they have no regard for their own children. So why the fuck should I? Nigga, you want me to fucking bow down and respect your children and you don't even respect them? Fuck you. But sometimes I overcompensate depending on the relationship that I have with the child. But sometimes I will even just respect these people because their children are present. Because when they came over, the time she was referring to, it was the children as well. Children came. And I had already mentioned to her before she even got her ass out there. Like, I had just moved in. And I didn't get to, you know, set up the house like I wanted to. And I didn't have that much furniture. You know, I honestly didn't have no furniture. I only had a table. But I told her this without mentioning the table. And she was like, well, how am I supposed to see him? You know, I'll sit on the floor and all this type of stuff. And I'm just like, you don't have to do that. I got chairs. But it's just like, I don't feel comfortable, you know, like bringing somebody into my house. Why don't I have that liberty to choose that? And then I feel bad, you know, because we're in the process of being under construction with our relationship. Like, so I'm walking on eggshells and they just steady punching me. And I'm just like, I after a while, I can't fucking care about shit because y'all don't. But yeah, thank y'all for listening to my story. But yeah, so that happened, and you know, and all the other stuff I was talking about, I think it was necessary. Because when I already put it together. It's a puzzle that I already put it together, and I glued the fucking pieces on the thing, and now I'm displaying the picture on the wall. Like, okay, now I'm just at the museum. I'm the fucking museum tour guide, fucking showing you, introducing this fucking picture. I already put it together. So you hoping and praying or wondering and wishing for nothing. Anyway, the hangman, yeah, because the whole time I'm telling this story, this card was in my hand, sacrifice. Yeah, because that's why she was trying to convince me, you know, even though I'm expressing, and then I said that, I'm like, it's not that, like, I don't want you to see him at all. I just don't think y'all should have to come over here to see him. You know, y'all could go somewhere else. I mean, not go somewhere else, but because that's the reason why they came over there at first, because we were supposed to go out to eat. So because I have an exciting new toy, or, you know, I don't really like to think of him like that, but he's my trophy. Like, he's important to me. But he's also something to present. He's presentable. He's worth mentioning, worthy mention. I don't know. Anyway, but he's a stage, or he's to be put on a stage. So I look at him like that, and, you know, and I'm just like, I understood, like, especially if the kids haven't seen me since they were little toddlers, you know, all of them, honestly. I had saw my niece, her daughter, before this visit as well, when we first reconciled again. But that was the only thing. I didn't see her friends' kids as well. And they my nieces and nephews too. They, you know, play, honestly, they feel like family to me. I don't even want to put play in front of it. You know, like, honestly, they're more my people than people who I thought were close to, you know. But anyway, so if y'all was wondering how I feel about y'all, that's how I feel. Yeah, I think you my niece and you my nephew too. You know, like, I don't look at you as them kids or her kids only. I'm not, you know, like, anything that had y'all in a crossfire, I'm sorry, because I tried my best to avoid that. And look at a lot of the stuff I'm talking about, a lot of these stories I'm talking about, is talking about avoiding, hesitating. And that's why we're here today. Because these are the type of moves motherfuckers need to make. Instead of just going right into the fire and thinking they're going to come out unscathed, not smelling like fire. Nigga, you not going to come out, all right? You're going to be dust. You're going to be ashes. And we going to walk right through those motherfucking ashes. That's my remix. That's a line from my remix to Fire and Desire by Rick James and Tina and Marie. Names and initials could be significant as well. But yes, Aquarius and Pisces could be significant. You know, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Yeah. But heavy Virgo, heavy Scorpio. Yeah, or heavy Virgo or Libra and Scorpio. Those three signs. All right. So I'm getting cusp energy because they all in the same row, or something like that. But yeah, so yeah, I'm speaking a lot about avoiding, and then I had this card in my hand the whole time I'm talking. The Hangman and Justice. Look at that. And earlier, when the Eight of Swords came out, I thought somebody was trying to confirmation probably. I thought somebody was trying to get someone locked up. Or get me locked up, since I'm reading myself. 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 I'm reading my ooh. The world it fell, and it came out kind of like she was holding a trophy over her head. There's a card in this deck that she's doing that. I think it came out too. I think it was a Six of Wands. And it was in reverse. That's probably why I didn't see it. But anyway, it's another card that She's holding the trophy over her head. But what I saw was the throne. It's the throne. The top of it is the throne. See? She went back to sit down. Was the world in reverse? It could have been upright when it first came out. But yeah, as well. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here, though, because I think people just need to know. And whether any of my story resonated with anybody, you know, it's really somebody needs some type of information about stuff that people do like this. Okay. When you're wondering and, you know, like, how did such and such know? And I ain't never told nobody that. It's something else they doing. Okay. They did something else. All right. They talked to people they weren't supposed to talk to. They crossed in boundaries they're not supposed to be crossing. But I could also be close to you. I'm the mother of all that. All right. I'm the mother of that. Somebody proud. I'm so proud of you. The sun. Proud of this Leo. Ace of Swords. Wow, that flipped in my lap. Ace of Swords and the sun. All right. And they both of these cards already came out. And I just was trying to shuffle them to put them away. But yeah, crazy. But yeah, I'm going to just leave it there. And I'm going to come back. Oh yeah, we're going to get the names like I said. All right. But not that many. All right. Or synchronicities and stuff. To give y'all more insights. Webster. Okay. The dictionary. Or even looking up something in the catalog, phone books. You know, or something like that. Someone's name is in a phone book. Athena, Athea, a huddle. Yes, people been beaten up. Unique. Yeah, these people probably don't even know each other as well. Or this is a new experience for somebody. Linda. Wow. One of the people I was speaking about is named Linda. You know, maybe. Thank you. But yeah, Alaska. Also, Inanna could be close to you, one of your angels. She was set up by her sister. She was done so dirty by her sister, and set her up. And she loved her sister. She honored her sister. She looked up to her sister actually, and she set her up to be killed. That's the reason why she was killed. Laughlin. Somebody thought it was funny. Now they ain't laughing no more. But Laughlin, that place could be significant as well. If someone's name could start with laugh as well. Even Lockin or Lofkin or something like that. I'm even getting an M in it somewhere. Or that initial could be significant. Sunny, all right, Sunny. The sun is steady coming out. Tunes, all right. Someone's tuned in as well, or someone's name could be Tune. Lemon, okay. In reverse, or someone bought a lemon, or they thought you bought a lemon. Prince, okay. He could be one of your angels, or someone's name is Prince, or this is that night energy that we were talking about earlier. Rejected, okay. Someone rejected the Prince, okay. Ocean in reverse. They threw something to the ocean, or they could even put somebody ashes in the ocean without someone knowing. I thought this said listening, and it says Lassiter, okay? Someone could be in juvenile hall, or someone's child could have been in juvenile hall as well. Or is on probation as a teenager. Moose, Melrose, okay? The Moose family or the Antelope family, they're about family, nurturing and stuff like that. Brittany, like Britney Spears, Britney, but the EY is sticking out to me. Even Eeyore from the show, the Winnie the Pooh show. Myesha, all right, Myiesha, okay, and they were highlighting the Isha, the ESHA, the ISSSHA. Could mean like someone's inching, but the Isha is giving me is like it's close to Eshu, you know, like a magical person or a very talented or gifted person. Morrison, yeah. Someone could be a Moore, or their last name could be Morr or Moormoore. And someone in one of my stories could relate to that as well. Joe, okay. Joe, Joe, Joe Jackson. I was getting, could be one of your angels, okay. Someone's father, Eva's father is in heaven. Land, Eva's father has land. Someone has land. Dana, all right. DANA, or a DNA test could be significant. Someone's name could be Nina as well. Offset, Yeah, or set up. It's in reverse. That's why. But Offset, we got a lot of Cardi B stuff. Someone's ex could be significant. Are they? Is he an ex now, or I don't know. I can't remember. Teddy put her ass down. Okay, T-Pain. That T is very significant. TT, Teddy, King Teddy, my daddy, my buddy. But King Teddy could be one of your angels as well. Erica with the C, and Eric with the CK as well. Cooper, okay, Bentley Coop. I got bands in the coop. Busting out the roof. I got bands in the coop. And sometimes the coop could be cop. All right. So these could be the people that are, shouldn't be around you. If they're tracking you illegally, or something like that, they shouldn't be around you. All right. Wendy. Oh wow, I said Wendy Williams earlier. Wendy, but also I'm getting as well, or Wendy City. Savon, Savage, Melody. Okay, Savage Singer. 21 Savage, right? Herbie, Wise. This person wasn't Wise. Clark. That's my last name. Baxton, a singing woman and a man, a duet or a duo, a collaboration. Jody, Mama's Boy, from that movie Baby Boy, or they could be Baby Boy. You call somebody Baby Boy. Okay, you just mad. You got served, sucker. That movie, You Got Served. Okay, could be significant. Scorpios, Leos, Gemini, Sagittarius could be significant as well, especially men. Keg, a beer, or someone at the party. Main man. Okay. Oh, I thought this says Maine, Mane. It says Marie. All right. Horus, okay, his name means Hosaress, or horses, a really Maine. That's probably why I was getting that as well. Someone could use something with Maine in it. Share, okay, in reverse. Someone didn't want to share, but I knew he was around. She upright. What? Smith, Sharon, Edwin, Sherwin, as well. I heard Donkey. Okay. Somebody was an asshole. Erwin was an asshole. Edwin, as well. Rogers. Could be an asshole. A preacher could be significant, or a church person. Shaylin, Shalin, okay, or Lynn. Shay, Cole, first middle last name, nickname they play on it or something, or display a work of art with this stuff in it. Rissa, okay, she came out earlier and I accidentally started shuffling. Russ, okay, Rissa or Russell, Rissa with the Y, SSA. Or Yisa, with the Y, or maybe E. Yesenia, Sonia, Russell, Ferret. That's giving me Egyptian ancestors, family from Africa as well. Vlad, okay, interview could be significant. Emergency interview, emergency meeting, emergent, divergent, I'm getting as well. Diverse, plush, lush, okay. Rudy, okay, someone also could have been rude as well, but roots, they're highlighting roots, family as well. They were very rude to you, mean to you, and stuff like that. Simone, Raven Simone, that R is very significant. Father God Rock could be close to you. Buck, okay. Yesterday I did that reading. God is basically coming down. God is tired. All right. Rutgers. Okay. Nefertari. Okay. She's the original form of Nefertiti, and Nefertiti's name means a beauty has come. When Nefertari was around, she was very cutthroat. The punishment was very harsh. Okay. Ashley. Okay. Ley. Okay. In reverse, Ashley did something. Florence as well. Florence Griffith Joyner could be one of your angels, but those names and initials could be significant. Patterson, Peterson, Piper, Thompson, Timothy, Armand, Almond, amidst, okay? She devours your heart if it was too heavy, all right? At the day of judgment. What should come to do? Jackson, I said Joe earlier, It could be one of your angels, and Jack was giving me Jackson, okay? Or somebody jacked off somebody. Sorry to be so crass. POTUS, President of the United States, okay? President of somebody, or they slept their way to the top. Millions, okay? They gonna offer someone's millions, or that's coming, or somebody fucked over millions for someone. Fannie Mae, or someone has a lot of debt to be owed. Diana, dirty Diana. Somebody did somebody so dirty, okay? Michael Jackson, see? Michael Jackson. Peoples, okay, with 2 E's. Peep, but Mary Bo Peep is giving me. I thought this just said M, okay, but it says me, M-I, okay, Mimi, like Mariah, Rihanna, or Rihanna. This one's coming out Riana, but I was getting something with like how they spelled Mariah, but with the R. Ray Raya or something like that. But something like that is very significant. It's a unique name. I like it. It sounds like it's nice. I don't know what it is though. Fergie, that singer could be significant. Someone could look like her. Rock, okay, a rock star could be significant. A rock band, okay. She is my rock. Bust at the ops. Plies, okay. Flies. I was talking about flies earlier. It's kayak. Someone could have went on a trip, or they could bookings or something like that. Someone's doing some illegal shit through that. Tough Nut. I look at her as Tough Nut. She's the mother of Jeb and Newt, okay, as well. And I try to say Jeb and Newt because her name could also be Nut. And when you say Jeb and Nut, because that's all they wanted to do is Jeb and Nut. Someone could also just be lustful in your energy. You're a tough nut to crack or something like that. Or someone was easy to crack because it's in reverse. Marissa. I heard that as well. Nicholas, Nikki. Okay. Yeah, Devil, Capricorn, Lakaya. Lekieh. Yeah, that H is very significant. Maybe even how the like that R, it has EH instead of maybe Mariah, like AH, like Mariah does. Breezy, okay. Chris Brown, all right. A singer could be significant, talented person, you know, is interested in what's going on with you. I feel like as well, you know, or someone wants to know something about you. All right, Ari. Yeah, it's like something was giving them an eerie feeling. One moment. Pedro, Pablo, as well. What's his name? Pablo Escobar, a bar, or it was at the bar. Okay, Sunday. Someone was at the bar on Sunday, or they want to meet you at the bar on Sunday. A blood. They could also represent bloods. Lilith. She was the original Eve as well, like original person, or the person is being put back into their place. A senior, yeah, the person. See, this senior could have come down. Oh, that's what I did yesterday. I couldn't remember. It was yesterday's reading. One of yesterday's readings. Speaking of that, I do try to make an effort to come on here every single day, at least in the morning. Lately, I've been going through some things, and I just want to do what I want to do. Okay, I want to exert my control and my power, when I feel powerless. And this is the best way to do it, because I don't want to give up on myself as well, but I do have to follow my feelings, whatever. But yeah, so I do, at least in the morning, I do try to make an effort. I've been doing it thus far since I have decided to do that, but the last 2 days have been rough for me, and I haven't almost been just wanting to do the reading all day, and not keep my promise at all, or not promise, but just keep what I said at all, it's my word I made to myself, but I just tell you guys and let you guys know about this word I created for myself. But yeah, see, I'm reading myself. But yeah, so I do that, and but if you are new here, welcome. But I do try to do multiple readings in a day. And yesterday I did 2 readings, or the past 3 days I did 2 readings or 1 reading. I don't know, but anyway, I know the second reading yesterday, it was about the Players Club, or it was referring to the Players Club scene where the guy in a wheelchair wants to go get his enemies himself. So that chair, he got down from the chair. Look at that. But yeah, so he's like, and they were surprised because normally they handle all his heavy work and his crimes and stuff like that. See, people are hiring people. And he was like, nah, I want to get them myself, and he went and shot up the club. But before that, when he was walking into the club, he said, if y'all want to get murdered, get the fuck out. Okay. So I was saying that because Senior came out, and I was talking about the throne thing. It's like the dad was supposed to be sitting up there, or the boss or CEO, the president, was supposed to be sitting up, but now they got to come down because it's like, I got to handle this myself. I got to get my actual hands dirty, and I don't mind doing that. I'm an expert at this shit. That's why I can kick up my feet. It's nothing to me. I could do it with my eyes closed, type of shit. Faith, all right? Faith could be significant, or having faith. Okay, Simpsons, okay, the show Simpsons. Hey, now it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Somebody's birthday today. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. Okay, that's 2 Chainz. Okay, but Michael Jackson sings that on The Simpsons. And I kind of remix it as well. But when that comes out, I remixed it for Jesus first. See, I got a lot of songs about Jesus. All right, Donnie, Donny. All right. Con. All right. Donnie was a con or a scammer. Map in reverse. Oh, look, that's GPS tracking. Look at that. Map. I'm the map. Oh, y'all gonna stop? Is that saying y'all about to stop? No more maps? No more maps on you. Rough ends, okay? Yeah, it's a rough end. It's gonna be a rough end. All right? No more, baby, I'm gonna do right. These 3 little women, okay? Or stop coming after these 3 little women, or these 3 little women doing something. Marvin, I also saw Marlon, Rhea, okay? Ryo, Eileen, Irene, Erlene, Tara, Dara. Did Dara come out already? Or that was Donnie, Ollie, Jolie, Donnell. Like Donnell Jones, okay? It's spelled Donell. But Nell, they were doing pushing that out. Then wasn't I singing a Nelly song earlier? But Nelly, significant as well. Leonardo, Leonard, Leo, Leon, Liana, Better in Time, Leona Lewis, that song, Better in Time. Madison, Jilliana, did I say? Or did I say Ileana? Andy, Choctaw, okay, a child got hurt because of a parent's feud, okay? Kendrick, Kundalini, awakening, probably someone's going through awakening. Lillian, okay? Or their name could just end with the IAN, Ian, be even. Newell, Newport, Newark, Ain't that New Jersey? Woods. Wood. The Wood, that movie could be significant. Metroton. Okay. But y'all call him Metatron. Metatron. Okay. Nori in reverse, or met someone's child a lot, or been around someone's child a lot. Aqua in reverse. Quill, like me, my name. Gilligan. Someone could be twins. Jilliana came out, or Gia, or something like that. They could have like 2 G's in their name. Gigi, mother Gigi is close to you. Vine, yeah, she's very close to you. Pat, or someone's mother. They probably called the grandkids probably call them Gigi as well. Very significant. Powell, as well in reverse. I thought this says justice. Okay, so someone could have died in jail as well, but it says Julia. Okay, Juliet, Romeo and Juliet energy. Neo, okay, neon colors as well could be significant. Tariq, IK, Miller, could be significant as well. Monica, someone also like could be a part of someone, family that took care of them. Joanna Man, that movie. Shawana, Kawana, light. Someone could be light skin, Lite though. I'm also getting Lyte, like MC Light. Okay, I'm the Winky Twinkie. My Twinkie brings all the girls to the party, and damn right, it's very naughty. Damn right, it's sweet as sugar if you taste it. That's like a remix. I don't know who sung that. Remix to Khalees' song Milkshake. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. This guy is singing like, nah, my Twinkie does. All right. It's time. I've been really trying, baby. Trying to hold back this feeling for so long. I'm about to go. I could be here all day for this. I thought this says lawyer. Latimer. Timer. A timer is time. Yeah, it's time. All right, it's time for something to happen. Dark child, especially if you have a dark child, but the record label burns, or somebody's business is about to burn down. In the musical industry, Anastasia. I'm also getting someone lives like where there's ice. You can see ice, like mountains or something like that. Negro, or especially this dark person, or it's like a faraway land. Secluded grandchild, okay. Fantasia, I was singing one of her songs, Free Yourself. Someone could be freeing themselves from Fantasia, or a fan as well. Fanta, that soda could be significant. Booty, okay. Feeling on your booty. But booty could also be collecting, money, or, valuables or something like that. Shaku, that's one of my cats on the other side. My baby named named her. She was actually pregnant. A baby is pregnant, or, someone really young is pregnant, they could be considered a baby too, or they got pregnant as a baby, or something like that. But yeah, she was pregnant. Many didn't believe me, but it's okay. She was, and my son named him named her Shaku, like she cute. She's cute as well. It's H. Yeah. So but the H is spelled out. Shaq as well. Could be significant, or Shake Shack or something like that. France, burgers. Tron, okay. So his name could be Tron, Tron. Ron, Tone, Hera, a hero, or someone's not saving someone, or you got on that. Sergeant, someone could be a sergeant, someone could be in the military, it'd be a cop or something like that. Look. Stallion, it's the stallion, okay. But yeah, a horse came out, and his name could be Hosores, or horses as well. And then a stallion's coming out, it's like stronger than that. Newt, okay, we was talking about you. And her name means a seed that fruitifies the earth, okay. Somebody, or you could have made somebody Newt, okay. Israel, okay. It could translate to Israel real, okay. Someone also wondering if they should start believing in Ra, Ra as God, Tyrese, or they do as well. We also call Ra Ray as well. I was mentioning in the movie Baby Boy, he's the star in that. Tyrese, okay. Tyreek, didn't that come out right? Or Talik? Telephone, Mr. Telephone Man. Somebody tracking your telephone. Look at that. Way, okay. The way you go, the map, put it down. All right. That's not in reverse. Put it down. All right. The ways. Also that the app Ways could be significant. Rashid. Okay. Lamar. Didn't Kendrick come out earlier? Okay. Anna. ANNA. Kiara. Tiara. Lionel, okay, Lionel Richie, or someone's about to be rich, or lying about being rich, okay, you ain't even got no cheese, bitch. Kodak Black, extension, and I always forget, but I get that song sometimes mixed up with Bad and Bougie. My bitch is bad and bougie, cooking up dope in the Uzi, bow. Maya, Maya, okay. Yeah, Maya could be close to you. I'm your mama, all right? But Maya Angelou, emphasis on the angel. Someone's name could be Angel, Angela. Louis Vuitton, could be significant. Or Louis V, that name. Bobby V, that singer. Uranus, Aquarius energy, all right? Being a rebel or as well, doing what you want to do. Sane, and you're actually sane. But I got a long list of ex-lovers. They'll tell you I'm insane. But you know I love the players. And you love the game. We're young and we're reckless. Ooh. Taylor Swift. Swiffer. Yeah, we're about to dust your ass away. All right. See, you're going to be dust. But anyway, blank space. Okay. Or you was on somebody's list. Okay. Well, join the team, join the line, whatever you want to do, all right? You know what it is, and you know what it is. You see all these bodies, okay? You see all these bodies. I'm not doing nothing, all right? You see me on here every fucking day, almost, you know? But not to even say like this, you know, I'm trying to blame it on this, but it's just like, you see me every fucking day, and I'm letting you know I'm not doing nothing. I don't even want to do nothing. But I'm tired of these motherfuckers fucking with me. You gonna get enough of fucking with me. They gonna leave you without shit to brush your teeth, yeah. And never floss again. But yeah, so I also was getting I thought they said emerald, okay? But emeralds are very close to Egyptian or ancient Cometian ancestors. That's what it was before. It was ancient Kemet, and Kemet means the black man, okay? And then we got Bankhead. I did a video about that not too long ago. It said that river banks, okay? But they bringing out the bankheads, the people to serve it, to serve you. Somebody gonna be getting served. And I mentioned that movie earlier. Steve Harvey could be significant as well. Bring me back to that. Megan Good, okay. That girl that play on My Wife and Kids. The Saint, Lil Saint. Someone's name could be Lil Saint as well. Beautiful or have beauty in it. Or it looks like beauty. Tashiana, like Brianna. I saw Brianna the other day and I thought it said beauty. All right. Walks by her every day. Loving us all the same. Lindy, okay. Linden Tree, which is about affections. Imani, a man, or someone wasn't a man. Friday, or someone's about to meet a man on Friday, okay. Yeah, their son on Friday. Bojack, as well. And so the Sunny with the U came out, but the Sunny with the O came out as well. And Bojack, that Jack is very significant, or jacket could be significant. Bo Peep, lost her sheep. You know, that could be the sun, you know, as well. Farley in reverse, not far. Someone's not far as well. Roger that. Roger came out again. It's like Roger that. Police talk on the walkie-talkie, or used to talk like that on the walkie-talkie. The military alphabet could be significant, or, you know, that's what someone calls it. Or how policemen even do things, you know, when they spell out people's name, they'll say the word for it opposed to the letter. As well. Genie, okay, so I'm a genie in a bottle, someone getting their wish come true, or they could have had a death wish, okay. On Rissa, okay, Risa or some nickname is that. Orkin. Okay, they try to exterminate a lot of people, extinguish someone's bloodline. Aman, amen. Okay, amen. Amen. Though, Amun Ra. I'm thinking about Amun Ra with this. Okay, he's the original official form of Jesus. Okay, when he was around and created, there was no need for a crucifixion and stuff like that. So we're going back. See, we're going back to what it needed to be, what we know it to be as well. All right. So I'm gonna leave it here. That's it. Jason. Wow. Freddie versus Jason. Lawyer. Okay. Monty. Monty. Also getting like the brand that makes those fruits, like pineapples and bananas, especially bananas. Monkey. A monk could be significant as well. Nana. Okay. Ruth. It's your Nana. Ruthie. As well. Ruthless. Someone was being ruthless, reckless. Allison, not thinking about things. That show Pretty Little Liars could be significant. Someone's name could be Allie in general and not Allison first. Knows or in reverse, like Beyonce knows. Someone didn't know. Now they do. Listen. And look at that. Or they listening. See, they listening. Angelica. Did I say Angelica earlier? And she came out originally. Sade, Sadie, Sade, Jade, maid. A maid could also be significant. A housekeeper. Lena, pause. Someone has sticky fingers, so they couldn't trust them. Or someone lied on you. Boulder, yeah, a big ass lie. Boulder though. The street. Tony with the I. Brittany, like the country, I think. Brittany. Dear. You could call someone a dear as well. My dear. Okay. Tyler Perry. Be significant. Cornell University. Someone could also be a cop. Knicks. A team. Basketball team. With the K. Starts with the K. Nephew in reverse. So someone's uncle did it. All right. Shantae. It's also giving me that cooking wine. Ain't it? Like, it's a cooking wine. Okay. It starts with a CH. Brandon. Okay. In reverse. All right. Someone really had bad assumptions about people. All right. My dear. Kayla. Lyndon, I said that, okay? So LYN could be very significant. Chiron, Aries could be significant. Or a mother is like around. Like they buried her here, Remember I was talking about the ocean as well? Something like that. She's around you. Milky, or she's near somebody who lived near the ocean. The Milky Way is giving me that galaxy. Someone could be born between the dates of November 25th and December 18th. Tashiana, or someone could live in Kershaw. Eshe. Yeah, ESH is very important. Ish, or something like that. How you say it in their name? Felicia, yeah. Isha. Okay. Alicia, or something like that. Alicia. Berg, Burge. Borges, Bourgeois. France, Perry. Perry. They can spell like Paris though. Sequoia, Sequuoyah. The Yah is sticking out like a Lee Yah, or Yahweh, God. Stevie, okay, Stevie Wonder, okay. A man musician could be very significant. Okay, or just a vision impaired person, But I heard, like, to me, his senses are, on point. Like, I don't, honestly, has it been going around like they don't think Stevie Wonder is blind? Has that ever gone around? Because I feel like I felt that. Maybe it was from someone else, but like I feel like I believe it. So that could also be significant, like because people are easy to believe or something like that. These hoes, okay. Sharika, Sherry, Aloma, Nelson, Mandela effect. They try to act like something didn't happen, but they didn't realize this person knew. DW, the show author, could be significant. Author could be significant. DW, hey. Whoa. Every day that you're walking down the street. No, I don't want to sing that shit. But yeah, so I want to go. Yeah, so hope this message blessed you and you enjoyed it. Okay, you can have like just a special unique gift. Okay, someone could look like that singer, Sade, right? As well. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Hope this message blessed you and you enjoyed it. Anything you want in this reading to come true, I hope it comes true for you and for you soon. Okay, someone could also be losing the backbone in their family, or they just did last night. All right, but yeah, they're gonna lose the backbone of their family. My prophecies come true, y'all. That's breaking news. That's like breaking news or something. But yeah, but anything y'all want to come true in this reading, whether it's good or bad, I hope it comes true for you and for you soon, okay? For your own good, all right? You ought to take this as information. Okay, ladies, now let's get information, okay? Information, in line, okay? Prove to me you got some coordination, okay? Slay, bitch. Or get eliminated. I'm reading myself. I'm reading myself. Change the game when the digital drop. Where you was when that digital popped. I stopped the world. Male or female don't make no difference. I stopped the world. World stop. Carry on. Pretty on freak. Pretty on freak. Dun 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 dun. Who's guys? He said, damn, Nikki, you tight. I said, yeah, nigga, you right. He said, you so little, but you really taking that pipe. I said, yes, daddy, I do. Give you brain like in my you. Yeah, teach me. All the learning here is my you. Stop, all right? Nicki Minaj and Beyonce. I'm reading myself. But that's feeling myself by them, all right? Where else stop? Carry on. I love it. But yeah, so I'm about to go. Kiss your kids for me. Hug them. Love them for me. Okay. I'm sending all my love to you. Whitney Houston. All right. I'm sending my love to you. Thank you, God and God's team. Okay. I wasn't going to forget about y'all. Okay. I wasn't going to forget. All right. I love y'all. I hope I did y'all justice. All right. Let me do it. God and Goddesses in the heavenly realm. Thank you. The original God and Goddess. All right. Thank you for trusting me to be your vessel. Okay. Choosing me to deliver this message. I hope I did y'all justice. Okay. But yes, y'all. I hope that we continue to connect in the future. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Join this tribe, this kingdom of God. We're been here through tarot. Yes, through tarot. And shout out to the 940 something people. I'm celebrating our small milestones, but it hasn't been small, or I don't even want to talk about it, but it's been small all this time. It's been a long time for us. We go through a lot of spiritual warfare on this channel. We're fighting it now. Okay, that's all I gotta read myself. All right. And most people think that's what we're doing anyway. I promise you, I don't like to project my energy. Okay, because I don't like people all in my business anyway. All right. But yeah, the artist SZA or SZA initials could be significant. I'm not supposed to be reading anymore. All right, I'm closing out the reading. Okay, I'm inviting them to come join us. But OG God and Goddesses on here on this realm. Okay, thank you so much for tuning back in and trusting me again to be your reader. All right. Come back and visit me in the future, please. All right. We continue to connect. I hope my messages continue to be helpful for you. If they are, if they're not, I hope they turn around for you. All right. Just keep them in your back pocket. I promise you're gonna need that, like some lint in the corner of your pocket or something. I don't know, but you're gonna need it. You're a survivor. Yeah, you're gonna need it. All right. I'm glad y'all like that. I thought I was being corny. I couldn't even stop it. I was being corny. But yeah, so bye, you guys. Have a great day or night whenever you are watching this. I may see you later. I may not. I don't know. But for sure, you'll probably see me in the morning, okay? Unless something else happen, all right? Unless it's not God's willing. Unless something happen. They tracking me enough for it. But yeah, so yeah, watch the beginning of this video. I feel like so many things needed to come out for informational purposes. We getting information, okay? Like Beyonce say. Say that shit, Beyonce. My mama, Alabama. Wait. Oh, somebody mama from Alabama. Stop, okay? I was trying to sing the song, okay? Y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess. Paparazzi catch my fire in the fucking den. He's so possessive when I rock this Giovanni dress. When I rock his rock necklaces. My daddy Alabama, mama Louisiana. You mix that Negro with the Creole, you get a Texas Bama. I like my baby hair with baby hairs and afros. I like my Negro nose and Jackson 5 nostrils. Made all this money, but you never take the country off me. I got hot sauce in my bag, swag. See it, I want it. Start, yeah, I want it. Yeah, dream it. I work hard. I grind till I own it. I twirl all my haters. Rhino, alligators, get a needle, casino, the candle, no desire. I go hard. I go hard. I go up. I go up. Get what's mine. Get what's mine. I'm a star. Cause I slay. I slay. I slay. I slay. All day, all day, all day, yeah. We gon' slay, we slay, we slay, we slay. All day, all day, all day, yeah. Okay, ladies, let us get information. I slay. Okay, ladies, now let's get information. Prove to me we got some coordination. Enslaved chick or get eliminated. When he fuck me good, I take his ass to a lobster. When he fuck me good, I take his... I don't know this song like that, but I love it, okay? I love that song, right? Yeah, formation, okay? But yeah, formation in a line, information, like, as well. Putting an informant is very significant. They reporting back shit. Okay, report this. All right. Kiss my ass. All right. Not really. I don't want you to kiss my ass. I want your lips on me. I don't want your lips. Okay. I run this match across your lips, motherfucker. And set your life on fire. So how is that possible to do? All right. It's not a valid threat, right? I can't set your life on fire, all right? So I'm not threatening you. Yeah, that gives me inspiration for my next video. I gotta watch this video for sure before the next one. That gives me inspiration. But yeah, so bye, you guys. Motherfuckers just be holding on to shit, done worse shit to you. Niggas serve time for the shit motherfuckers did to me. And sometimes, and anyway, get information. I'll say. All right, bye, you guys. Let me go. I got a headache. That could be significant. I stepped on your bunions. Get up! I got to have it, baby. Oh, baby, a Scorpio woman. Sierra, get up. Get up then. Get up. Told y'all can't stand me, okay? And you right. You can't stand me, okay? I don't want you to stand me. Get the fuck away from me. Crawl somewhere else, all right? Go that way, loser. Big pun could be one of your angels. Hey, big pun. All right. Big punishment, okay? Capital punishment, all right? That's coming for y'all fraud niggas. Y'all niggas. That's that shit I don't like. Yo shit. Make believe I'm rapping by my own life. Woo! That's real, nigga. Woo! You bitches dead, nigga. Woo! The power's in my hand, nigga. Wow. Get them bitches a chair, nigga. Bye. Have a great day or night whenever you're watching this. Toodles. I love you guys. You know who you are. You know who you are. All right.